Here are some pictures of some of the things that you have seen so far in your reading. We have Phnom Penh, the street. You'll see how the streets are really crowded on a usual day. You see those cyclos. Here's some examples of those where the people sit in the back and they get driven down the street. We have a better picture in a minute. You will notice that a lot of the streets are dirt, not paved. It probably just depends on where you are, or if this may just be in the market that it's like that. Not like here. Oops. There's an example of the cyclo. So Luong talks about riding in the cyclo with her mother. So the people would sit in this front part and the person would ride the bike on the back, and that's how a lot of people got around. Here's just another picture of what it might be like on the city street before the takeover. So these would be like the apartment buildings that she discusses. Now here's what it looks like after the Khmer Rouge came through. They tore everything up, they messed everything up, they burnt stuff down, just piles of trash everywhere, people's belongings everywhere. So Phnom Penh is not what it used to be. So let's talk about some of the discussion questions here. How would you describe Luong Ong and her relationship with her family based on these first few chapters? Give some specific examples from the reading to tell me what you think her relationship is like with her family. And how are they similar or different from your own family? Would you have liked to live in Phnom Penh when the way it is that Luong describes, the way she describes it? It sounds almost like a fantastical place. When we look at these pictures, it kind of has a different twist to it, especially given what we expect. But the way she describes it, does it sound like a place you would want to be? Why or why not? What is Luong's quality of life up to this point? How would you describe her family life at this point in time? What are the people's reactions to the takeover? How do their feelings change from the beginning to the end of the chapter, and what causes these feelings to change? So think about it. When the Khmer Rouge first come in, what are the people doing? They're doing something very specific when the Khmer Rouge comes through, and they feel a very certain way. And then after a few hours, some of them it takes more than a day, they change their tune quite a bit. They have different feelings about what's going on. What are those feelings and why do they change their mind? So the Ong family is forced to leave behind their truck and give up their watches to the Khmer Rouge. Symbolically, what are they leaving behind? What are they leaving behind symbolically? I want you to describe the Khmer Rouge. How did Luong describe them? Based on what you've read, how would you distinguish between the classes in Cambodia during this time period? What are some ways we could tell one class from another? Finally, why do you think Pa calls the Khmer Rouge destroyers of things? What is his reason for saying that?